Hi, my name is Gus Serrano. I am going to be working today with the Aver U50 document camera. This is going to be part one of three parts. Our first part will be covering the whiteboard section. Now, if you look at the whiteboard section, before we start anything, I'm going to give you information on the Sphere 2 options. So if we go to options, okay, you can, for your image, you can set a file location, which I've already created one, and I named it Aver Camera, and it's located on my desktop. On your video section, I've also created one, but for some reason, it's just going back to my media library. So I need to go back to my media library, search it, and then I can dump it into my Aver video. Now let's go back to the whiteboard. The whiteboard, if you notice in the bottom, has their tools. Our first tool is considered the select object, and then we got our freehand, our highlighter, our line tool, our text tool, a shape tool, our eraser, a clear all, which I call our sweeper, our color, our line style, and our undo and redo, and of course the recording and captured camera. So if you want to do some text and have a text set up, I can do please open Chromebooks and log in into Classroom. So that can be, I can make that into a slideshow if I want to. So I'm just going to capture at this point, and it will be captured. I can rotate it, edit, complete it, do a slideshow, or delete it if I'm not satisfied, and then close. Like I said, it saves it right now. It's saved into my Aver camera folder. If I open it, it should be. And once again, I just want to warn you that I don't know if it's my computer, but my videos are not, does not for some reason upload into my Aver video document. So I need to go to my media library, open them up, and then drag them into my Aver video. So we also, I'm going to show you how we can do some shapes. Now if you notice, some are colored in, some are white. Colored in shapes, of course, are colored. You can change the color of a coloring shape by going to the color. If you want to do a green, go ahead and click green, and then instead of doing the full color, I'm going to do only the boundaries or the outside. So this time I can do a circle and then a few circles, and go back to my select tool. That way I can click and drag. Oops, let me click the circle, click and drag. I can highlight a word, or circle a word, conjunction, and so we can use, you can use different ways the shapes. Now for some reason I don't like a certain shape, I can just erase that shape, click and erase. Now if I want to do an all sweep or an all clear, I press clear all, and it will clear all what I've seen in my whiteboard. Don't want to do that right now. Now let me take you back to your highlighter. Your highlighter, again, we can select the different color. I'm going to go with the yellow. And it should be highlighting the word I want. And you can see how a highlighter works. It's different than a. You can still see the word. Now our freehand, of course, just makes a freehand. There we go. And we also have our line tool. Our line tool you can change your line tool to different widths and also different types of lines. So if I want to do an arrow and highlight something, go back to my select tool, then I can move it around how I want to. Once again, if I don't like it, I just go ahead and press my erase it. Okay. Go back to my line tool, select the line. There, so I want to highlight, I want to point to Chrome. If I'm satisfied with it, then I can leave it alone. Now, I can also make it a dashed line. So, and I'm going to change the color on this one into maybe a black. And do a little dash line right there. So there's many features you can do. Now, if you like this, you saved it. Okay, you can use it and apply it to with students when you've done a lesson with a sentence. You can highlight, you can circle, you can underline, whatever you want. Okay? You can save it. I take a picture of it, save it for future reference, or if the class ends, and like you heard right now, my class just ended. And you can save it for future reference. So that's the first part of the document camera, and that's the whiteboard. And stay tuned for the next two parts of the document camera U50 Aver.